Death, devastation, and destruction, all things the Kalihi Priest saw firsthand after Super Typhoon Haiyan made landfall in the Philippines.
KITV4's Cam Tran shares his harrowing story and his mission to help those in need. It's all new at 6.
After it become dark, the wind, whistling wind, and then when the wind, when the whistling afterwards, then you can feel already that of the house.
Father Teodulu Gakwit describes the moments he'll never forget when Super Typhoon Haiyan made landfall in his beloved home of Tacloban City. Father Teddy, as the retired St. Anthony's priest is commonly called, was home with 3 other family members as they sought shelter inside the house.
I start praying with my hands, praying until the roof started to break.
The father shows a gaping hole in his house where the roof was torn apart. Immediately after the storm, instead of worrying about himself, he ran to find his relatives.
I walked about 5 to 6 kilometers just to find out if my niece were still all right. And I found out that they were still all right.
He describes the devastation he witnessed as he was walking along the streets.
Everything is chaos. Power lines fall down, trees fall down into the street, so that even if you are just walking, it's difficult. And everywhere you can see houses, even concrete houses, no more roof.
The 73-year-old also recalls the horrific images, including the bodies he found around the Tacloban City Convention Center, the stench of decaying corpse, and the chilling sounds.
The following night after the typhoon was horrible. You can hear at night in the dark because there's no light. You can hear in the dark howling of the dogs, and also some people crying and wailing. Terrible sounds that you can hear, that you also will become very scared.
Though his home was heavily damaged, he took in a family of 8 whose house was destroyed by the storm. Here you can see pictures of the mother washing clothes in the street and one of the daughters cooking rice. Just a few days ago, the father flew into Honolulu for a holiday trip planned long before the storm. Father Teddy says now his mission in Honolulu has changed. He's staying here at St. Anthony's Church and trying to raise money for all his friends and neighbors who have been devastated by the typhoon. And the father says a month after the storm hit, there's some rebuilding work, but he says plenty of work still needs to be done to help Tacloban City recover. Reporting from Kalihi, Cam Tran, KITV4 News.